Hello friends, we are with Andy in Dubai, perfect place, in Burj Khalifa by the way, and I want to speak with him about some real estate, about his life. So Andy, you're a businessman?
Yes.
And how long are you living in Dubai and where are you from?
I'm living in Dubai since December 2020. I was living before 2 years in Italy, and before Italy I lived in France for 2 years, and before I lived and worked in Germany. From 2016 I went abroad.
Okay. And what are you doing now in Dubai?
I'm a networker in real estate. That means I'm not a classical agent. I'm having clients who are of a bigger scale and who buy not one apartment, who buy multiple apartments, or an entire building.
How much was cost one apartment which we was looking, for example, in Burj Khalifa?
So the apartment we were looking today, we looked at 5 apartments, and the cheapest one was about $2 million, and the most expensive one was $2.5 million, and all apartments had 2 bedrooms and a room for the nanny, and some of them furnished and some of them not furnished.
Your client want to buy all. It's about 20.
Between
something like
20
this.
and 60 apartments. It depends on the owner. The owner owns by himself 60 apartments. We are still figuring out the total price, and then he will make an offer for either 20 apartments or 59 apartments, because 40 of them are rented out.
And it was very fun because Andy, I think he's selling like this 5 minutes and it was sold. So yes, you're professional.
We will see.
Yes. And what do you like in Dubai? I mean about living here, not about business.
So mostly I like that it's very international, that you have different nationalities. What
Yes.
commonly people said about New York, this is now Dubai. People from many countries coming, many foreigners from Russia, from Europe, from India, from China, from Japan. So you have 192 nationalities in Dubai.
And what do you don't like in Dubai?
I don't like it's too hot in summer, and I don't like that there is not so much green, and that is very artificial. I'm coming from Europe. I lived before in Florence, and Florence is a very ancient medieval city, so I'm missing the cultural approach here.
But you often travel, so
Yes, but I'm living here 3.5 years, and so you asked me how I feel here. I can tell you I'm missing Europe.
okay.
Maybe when I'm living in Europe, I'm missing Dubai.
What do you think? It's really so that in Dubai are most good universities and schools?
Yes, so there are American universities, British universities, Italian schools, so schools from any country, and you have, Dubai is not really like one big city, it's multiple cities, so you have city centers in many places in Dubai. And you can also see that in some areas, like in Deira, you have a lot of Pakistanis and Indians who are living there. So 80% of the people there have an Asian background. You have places where you particularly find people from one country more than another. This is a place where you have mostly European owners. So European owners not so common here, because most of the buyers here in Dubai are from Russia, they're from India, they're from China, they're from Japan. So usually European clients are not the majority here. They are minority here, but I'm living in a building where I have only met Europeans.
What is your favorite area in Dubai for living?
My favorite area for living is Burj Khalifa. I lived here since 2020, end of 2020, and I like it because you have a residence lounge, you can go with friends there, with business people there, you have a business center here. It's very private, so nobody comes to your door and knocks on the door and asks you for something you want. So it's very high security also. Some people don't like this. I like it very much.
And Andy, can you say what is your education?
Yes, so I have been to school in several countries. That's a little bit because of my family, but my roots are from my father's side Russian, but I never spoke Russian, sorry for that. And from my mother's side, my mother grown up in Liechtenstein, that's a small principality within Switzerland. And So I have a German passport, but I don't feel myself as German.
Yeah.
And I went to school in Germany, in France, and in the United States. And afterwards, I went to university first in Austria, in Italy, and in South Africa, in Cape Town.
Okay. And what do you think about Dubai? It's the town of future.
Yes, I think Dubai has a lot of potential for business, because compared to other, very big financial centers, we're speaking about Shanghai, we're speaking about New York, we're speaking about London and Paris. It's compared to these cities, it's quite cheap to buy real estate here, and so many people feel attracted to come here. And Dubai is kind of the center. It's the only airport in the world. You can, with a long distance flight, arrive to every place on earth. It's about 4 hours to Europe, 5 hours to Europe, depending on which place. It's
4 hours to Turkey.
4 hours to Turkey, 5-6 hours to Russia, only 2 hours to India, for example. Yeah, so it's very close. Most people don't see that it's 1 hour to Pakistan by flight and 2.5 hours to India.
Yeah.
Maldives Islands is just 4 hours away.
And about prices of real estate. For example, last 2 years, it's grow or not? What do you think?
Yes, the prices in real estate in COVID times all over the world. There was in Dubai, the prices stagnated during COVID. And since the end of COVID, the prices in some places nearly doubled. But compared to places like New York or London, the prices are still only maybe 30% to the major capitals of the world.
And what you can advise to people who want to move for immigrants, for future immigrants?
Yeah, so it depends on your personal situation. If you have family, so in front you should look after the right schools, the right place where you live. You should also look where you will work. Yeah, so your working place and the living place should not be too far away, because in the early hours of the day and in the evening hours you have a lot of traffic, and you will lose a lot of quality time when you're in the car. Yeah? And driving in Dubai is not really a pleasure, because you have a lot of speed controls and
video cameras. Yes. So thank you so much, Andy.
Welcome.
It was nice to meet you in this great Burj Khalifa, and hope to see you soon again.
Also too.